Hello, and thank you so much for being here today. My name is Lila, and today I am going to make my first ever TBR video. So for April, I decided to let my name select my TBR. So I am going to be picking a book that starts with the same letter as each of the letters in my name. Honestly, I'm really lucky that my name only has 4 letters because as a mood reader, I'm not always the best at sticking to a TBR, but I feel like with 4 books, I should be able to accomplish it. So let's get into it and pick out my April reads. Okay, so this is a different view of my office bookshelf than you're used to seeing. I usually film in front of the window so that there's some natural lighting and I don't have shadows on my face like right now, but I am going to look for a book that starts with L here. We have A Little Life, but that starts with an A, so it works for the last letter of my name, but not the L, really. There's Landline by Rainbow Rowell, which could work, and I think I've already read that, but I don't really remember it, so I could reread it. But I think I'm going to go with Luxuria by Colette Rhodes. I've actually seen this book recommended on some unhinged monster romance book recommendation lists, so this should be interesting. This book is about an arranged marriage between a human and her not quite so human husband. It sounds like a fun time, and it's been on my TBR for over 2 years, so why not read it? So this is the first selection for the first L in my name. These are my downstairs bookshelves, which I honestly don't film at very often because they're in the middle of my living room, but they are my pride and joy. I'm looking for a book that starts with I, however, I do have a specific book in mind for this. The book that I had in mind was In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. If you watched my recent March wrap-up, you know that I've been having so much fun and so much success flying through mystery thrillers, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. In short, this is about 6 friends, a college reunion, and an unsolved murder. I love a whodunit premise with lots of mystery and secrets, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. And it is my selection for a book that starts with I. Welcome to my living room. Wow. We are at my spinning bookshelf, and I'm trying to select some books pretty quickly because my phone is about to die. Why did I start filming when it was about to die? I don't know, but I'm looking for another book that starts with L. There's Little Secrets, which is a mystery thriller. Ooh, okay, I want to go with this one. This is Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rorich. This is an enemies to lovers romantasy, and I think this is the prequel series to the Legacy series, which I have heard a lot about lately. And I've heard that you don't necessarily have to read this series before reading the Legacy series, but that it will enhance your understanding of the Legacy series. I actually bought the first book in the Legacy series before realizing that there was a prequel series, so I want to read this so I can move on to the Legacy series. So this is my selection for the second book that starts with L. Okay, we're back at my office bookshelf to select A because I had a specific book in mind for this. And that book is Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood. Oh, winner of the Giller Prize. This book takes place in 1843, where a woman, Grace, is convicted of her involvement in the murders of her employer and his mistress. However, Grace has no recollection of the events that led to her imprisonment. I read The Handmaid's Tale in high school and I really loved it, so I thought that I would give this one a shot as well. It's also been on my TBR for multiple years, so it's about time I pick it up. So this is my selection for a book that starts with A and the last book on my April TBR. Okay, we have my April TBR selected. So in April, I will be reading, or at least hope to read, Luxuria, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, Lady of Darkness, and Alias Grace. If you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments. My apologies for the haste of this video. I keep seeing little 10%, 5% battery notices popping up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again with a new video soon. Bye!